Killing Eve Season 3 was boring. There, I said it. After the ending of Season 2 with Villanelle shooting Eve, there was so much potential for a fantastic story to be told. Alas, it was all wasted. Before we get started, subscribe to my channel and click the notifications bell. Let me make myself clear. I don't mean the season wasn't good, but on a scale of 1 to 10, it was maybe a 5. I began writing the review for the final episode, but something just didn't feel right. And I wanted to be certain about what I was saying about it, so I went through the season again, and I realized that except for a few moments here and there, I was completely bored. So let me explain. The season starts with Eve out of the game, and she is dragged back in when Kenny is killed. And even then, she doesn't join the MI6. Once again, we have a new team of people who are working with Eve, and honestly, I can't, for the life of me, remember their names, or this guy's name, or this guy's. Every season has a new supporting cast, and there isn't enough time to familiarize yourself with them before the season ends. It is very difficult to care about any of these people. Add to that, none of these new characters have any standout personalities or traits that make them instantly likable, or even memorable. Why introduce them if they are pointless? Especially when your show only has 8 episodes each season. Why am I being made to waste time for the guy with the gummy bears and not the main plot? This season, who the main character is also gets blurred. The main character is supposed to be Eve, followed by Villanelle. We are supposed to empathize with Eve first in the beginning of the show, and then we are supposed to be fascinated by Villanelle and her quirks. Instead, this season adds more to the other characters, and I can't even say that it adds that much, since each character's plot for this season can be summed up in one tiny line. For example, Carolyn grieving Kenny's death, which, I'll just say right now, aside from a few moments, is the best part of this season. Constantine, money troubles and heart troubles and mysterious reasons for said money troubles and heart troubles that are never actually explained. For Nico, fuck you, Eve. Geraldine, talk to me, Mom, I might love Constantine, which came out of nowhere, much like Geraldine. I don't think it's even been mentioned that Carolyn has another child before introducing her in the second episode. I can't believe I've seen 8 episodes of a TV show and everything I saw could have been condensed into a maximum of 3 episodes and no story would actually be lost. There are only 8 episodes and a large part of this season was dedicated to things that weren't necessary or came out completely of left field. Last season ended with Eve and Villanelle and the tension they had around each other, and this season takes until the end of it for them to have an actual conversation. I love Eve standing up to Dasha, telling her Villanelle is more than the killer that Dasha has made her into. I do. I just wish it had been put at a point closer to the beginning. There were multiple episodes this season that when they ended, I was left to say, wait, that's it? There are only 2 things that stand out this season. The first is that kiss, and the second is the finale. And maybe the train scene, but that is all because of Jodie. The finale was electric compared to the rest of the season. In the bridge scene, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. These 2 women play off of each other so well that having them in separate countries for 90% of the show should be a crime, especially when they spend so much of season 2 in each other's company. Their chemistry is electric, and we could have had a full season of that unresolved sexual tension, and what we got was a season that barely focused on the supposed main character, Eve, and a complete lack of communication between its 2 main characters. The way they left the bridge scene, we waited 8 episodes for an answer and we kinda got one. But is it too much to ask that we get more of this type of content? The type that keeps you on the edge of your seat, unable to look away? Season 3 just breaks the flow of what Season 2 seemed to be building towards, and that is in large part due to the rotating cycle of showrunners. Each season has a new showrunner, and each new showrunner brings their own flair to the show, as is natural, as is their right, and it is evident throughout the whole season. Season 1 was fun, playful, crazy, colorful, and fast. Season 2 was intimate, intense, and a spy thriller. And Season 3 is grounded, slow, and lingering, the kind of pacing an indie film might have. There is a dissonance between each season, and while Season 2 built on Season 1's setup, Season 3 literally throws that away. Needing to kill Kenny to get Eve back in the game. #foreverbitter, #Kenny didn't deserve it. There is a huge tonal difference between Seasons 2 and 3, and it kind of reminds me of Star Wars, where they ruined it by using 2 different directors in the middle, and that is never a good comparison. Season 4 is going to have another showrunner switch, so we'll get to see how that goes. She is the one that wrote the episode with the bus scene, so I can at least say it will be fast-paced. Kinda silly, but definitely classy. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications bell. I'll see you next time. Sending love. Toodles!